Hey, how are you? Thanks for checking out my video. Today we're making monster cookies. They have a little bit of everything in there. They've got peanut butter, chocolate chips, oatmeal, um, just an all-around good cookie. So let's get started. I'm going to take a half a cup of butter. Oh, and I want to show you my mixer because everybody always asks me about this mixer. I do have a KitchenAid, but I haven't brought it out in a couple of years because I got this mixer and fell in love with it. And what I like about it, for one thing, it's a larger capacity than my KitchenAid, which I believe is a 5-quart. This is 6.5 quarts. So when I'm doing a big batch of cookies, it's really nice to have more room in there. But also it has 2 paddles instead of 1. And it comes with 3 different kinds of paddles. But anyway, it works so much faster because of the 2 paddles, so everything just gets done quicker. And it has these scrapers on it that scrape the inside of the bowl for you, so you never have to stop and scrape down the side of the bowl like you do on a KitchenAid. So it's called Nutrimil. They are a division of Bosch, and it's a super good mixer. I love it. And I will put a link down in the description because people always ask me about this. So, okay, let's get started. We need a half a cup of butter. And we're gonna put in a half a cup of sugar. And 3/4 cup of brown sugar. You always want to cream the butter and the sugar first. Okay, now I'm going to add the peanut butter. Okay, now I'm going to add the eggs one at a time. Now I'm going to add my vanilla, which is 1 teaspoon. Actually, I'm going to add my salt first because I also know I need a half a teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so now I'm going to add my dry ingredients, which, not the oats. The oats will be last, but the flour is going to go in here into this little sieve. And the baking soda and the baking powder. Okay, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon baking soda. And we're just gonna shake that right in there. And now I'm gonna add the oats. See how quickly this all came together? This mixer is just amazing and so fast. Okay, I'm going to throw in the chocolate chips. And then I'm going to put the M&Ms in last because I don't want them to get chopped up. Whoa, one went flying. And that's it, it's ready. That was like super fast, super easy. Okay, so we're ready to get them on our cookie sheet. I'm going to use a pretty good size big scoop because they're monster cookies, so they're supposed to be big. I've got some little eyeballs to put on because you can't have monster cookies without them looking like monsters. But I put those on right when they come out of the oven. If you put them on before, sometimes they'll start to brown and not look too good. So I throw those on after I bring them out of the oven. So I've got parchment paper here. I get these pre-cut pieces of parchment paper on Amazon. I love them. They're the exact, if you have these kind of industrial cookie sheets that are standard size, these parchment sheets are the exact right size. You never have to cut it. You never have to worry about it. They're just ready to go all the time. I love them. Save me so much time. So I'm going to just put big scoops. I'm only going to put 2 to a row here because they're pretty big cookies. And as far as the M&Ms go, I like to use the minis because they don't break up as much as the big M&Ms do. And also, they don't bleed as much, which I don't know if you know what I mean when I say that, but sometimes if you put M&Ms in cookie dough, the moisture from the cookie dough makes the M&M color start to bleed into the cookie, and I just like everything to look nice and neat, so I like it better when it doesn't bleed, and I have better luck with the minis. So okay, those are ready to go. And then, like I said, as soon as I pull them out, I'm going to put the eyeballs on them, and so I'll be back when I pull them out of the oven. Okay, so I just pulled these out of the oven, and we're going to hurry up and put the eyes on them. One thing you definitely don't want to do is over bake them. So what you want to look for is just starting to be golden around the edges. If you wait until they're brown and take them out, then they're overdone. So you gotta be careful. And these are big ones, so these took 13 minutes to bake. But if you were doing smaller ones, depending on how small, I mean, it could be anywhere between 8 and 12 minutes, but the bigger ones take more like 12 or 13 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to put a picture up on the screen so you can see them better, but I don't know how well you can see these. Pretty cute. Pretty tasty too. I can't wait to try one. If you want to get this recipe or any of my other recipes, you can go to my website. It's rhondasthriftykitchen.com. Please hit like, subscribe, and follow. It's free for you, and it really helps me out because it helps me to be able to make more videos. So thanks for checking out my video today, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.